camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Time for our first look at the Denver offense. And, of course, the new face of the Broncos, 9-time Pro Bowler while in Seattle, Russell Wilson. Wilson going to come out throwing. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Wilson got a man open. It's Sutton.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. Wilson.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Here's Wilson. This is caught. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Perine diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Yeah, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed, and this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And a short pickup to about the 25.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 86 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
Still 2nd down.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd. And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
DJ Jones
able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14.
Now Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Richardson off the play fake. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. From the gun, it's Taylor.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Richardson looking to throw this. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
After 7-0. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4. They toss to Pirine. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Escape, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So they're able to end that drive with with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get.
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll go option to the short side.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That is caught, Michael Pittman with it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Richardson to the air on first down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Richardson looking to throw. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver's offense ready to go again.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
On first down, Richardson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Third and long for Richardson.
Going to throw right side here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Takes it at the 7.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Colts to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now it's Richardson. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And quickly, they get to the line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Richardson to throw. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and
3. Richardson on 3rd and short.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's always been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 23. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, here's Pirine. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Flushed out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Back to Taylor on first down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second down, here's Richardson. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 19. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll go option on second down, right side. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief, because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done, but they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On the draw, Pirine. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
75 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
Richardson on 4th down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And this is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jerry Jeudy.
38 yards.
And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Wilson going to throw for it. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Richardson looking to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. 88 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. Give them 18 on the play.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Now Richardson.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Palmer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Richardson to throw it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the